Let's go. Any other questions on anything related to jiu-jitsu? Fighting or free markets, capitalism?
How much do patches cost?
There we go, free market capitalism. How much do patches cost?
I'll work it out.
Mine are 35 American and you get 3, which is like a bazillion kroner.
Mine is like 30 American and you get 6. And I got a choice of colors.
Take that red shirt off.
200 spänn.
Any other questions? Good. So I guess the main point I wanted to work with you guys today is just that breaking the line. Remember what I talked about, what I always talk about is working the basic fundamentals. And you steer, as a coach, if you steer away from the fundamentals and you start teaching on a technique by technique basis, here's a sweep, if the person does this, you do that, then you're teaching a style, and it's like teaching somebody to paint by numbers, as opposed to just giving them some base colors and letting them paint their own picture. You're always going to be better if you're painting your own picture, because your body's designed to move a particular way that you have to discover through trial and error of rolling, rather than try and imitate somebody else. You're not meant to roll like anybody else. You'll have a little move like that will resemble other black belts, but you really, the main beautiful part about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is you develop a style that will suit your personality. And having done this for a while, I think actually, believe it or not, the most important determining factor in how you will roll as a black belt is not how tall you are, how short you are, how strong you are. It's your personality. That plays a bigger role than anything else. The joke, but it's a half joke, but actually true, that I make is that I've noticed that when I'm out with other brown and black belts and the higher level grapplers from the gym, if we're out on a Saturday night someplace and they're trying to chat up women wherever we are, they essentially use the same style as when they roll. And that just is indicative of the fact that that's how they're supposed to roll. Some people have, it's just like with stand-up fighting. You know, some people are counterpunchers, some people have a more stalking style. Joe Frazier's son did not box like Joe Frazier. And when Joe Frazier tried to make him box like he did, his son retired because he was a counterpuncher. He wasn't like his dad. So your personality will manifest itself through the routes you like to take as the years go by. But the cool thing about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is all of us can get to the black belt level where you are expressing your personality without being crippled, if we do it the right way, or having brain damage, which is more than I can say probably for boxing. And I have yet to meet a judo person that wasn't like missing several kneecaps and their shoulders were all fucked up and everything. So Jiu-Jitsu has the benefit that we can take that 10-year journey and we're not going to be all mangled. Livers might be blown, but we won't be all mangled.